we go. Welcome to the Christmas edition of Football Talk with Matt and Trey. I'm one of your hosts, Matt. The other one down there, that's Trey.
What's up, dudes? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You beautiful, beautiful people.
Beautiful people.
How you doing, Matthew?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I haven't shaved in a couple days. I didn't work today. All I did is lay in bed and watch The Witcher. So there you go.
Oh, how is that, by the way? How is it? Not to get sidetracked, but just quick. How is that? I've been meaning to watch it.
You can follow it way easier this season because they actually go like sequential order. And there's like one or a couple flashbacks, but it's like, okay, this is clearly a flashback, and we're just gonna cut right back to like normal time. So I thought that was better. There was a little less I think a lot more dialogue in this season than last season, if I remember correctly. I should have went one into two again, like I normally do, but I just went straight to two. But yeah, it was pretty. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
So.
Okay. How many episodes?
There's 8. But they are chock full of content the entire time.
Okay.
All at least 56, 57, 58 minutes long. And every time I'd click on my phone, be like, oh, this is probably almost done, huh? And it was like, nope, you got 30 minutes left. I'm like, oh, fuck. So
fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
What's even more beautiful than The Witcher is some NFL football.
That's right.
And what's even more beautiful than some NFL football is me and Matt's records when we pick NFL football. So
that's fucking right, baby.
Let's get into that shit.
That's right. Oh, let's get right, since they're so good this week, let's just get into the overall records for this week. 11-5 for Trey, 13-3 for myself. Overall for Trey, 143, 80-1. For myself, 137, 86-1. That's 60%.
What's crazy is that I haven't picked under 50% or 500 yet for a week, but you could still catch me. And even if I don't, you can still catch me.
I know.
So that's just how good your picks have been this year as well.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
I think I said it a couple weeks ago where I don't know if it was on camera, if it was just to you, where I looked at the record and I'm like, oh shit, I'm only a couple games behind. I thought it was like,
yeah, it was last week.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I could still catch you, motherfucker.
Yeah, creeping up a little bit there. I think it's a 6-game difference now, so it's good stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. We were just talking before this too that we can fucking barely remember these games. We were oversaturated with football.
This was a century ago.
Yeah,
this was a century ago. This was so long ago.
There's so much that's happened in between last Thursday and now.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's fucking do it. Okay, yep, we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Anyway, Chiefs at Chargers. Chiefs pull it out in overtime. Patrick Mahomes had a pretty good game. Travis Kelce, unreal numbers there.
Travis Kelce single-handedly buried me for round 1 of the playoffs.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
In this fucking game alone. And I remember I was at work that day, and I was talking to, I don't know if it was Brother Brian or not, but I was talking to Brother Brian, potentially, and I said, Travis Kelce and Mahomes, because he had both of them. I was like, they will bury me tonight. And he was like, I don't know, Kelce's had an average year. I was like, no. They're playing me. It's going to happen. Yeah. And then halfway through the third quarter, I was like, maybe not. And then Travis Kelce just fucking went insane. The Chiefs woke up. Patrick Mahomes looked like Patrick Mahomes. That 2-point conversion at the end of the game was nice when he did a little pump, roll out, jump back, throw it sidearm to Edwards-Helaire, even though that was the only thing I think Edwards-Helaire did for most of the evening. But what a fucking game, man. That was a good game. I mean, well, other than the obvious, which Brandon Staley's questionable.
Yeah, he hates field goals. He hates points, unless they're worth 6.
Kickers in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was just bad. Actually, yeah, I knew what that was. That was bad decision making.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's
1, maybe 2. I understand.
Does it all the time.
But 3 though, dude?
He does that shit all the time too.
I know.
Because there was I remember when they played the Ravens, right? He went it was he was on their own, they're on their own 30. And he was like, yeah, I'm fucking going for it on 4th down. And I liked it just because the team was down and they were getting smacked.
You think we're going to get it? You think we're going to get it? Fuck it. Go for it.
And it wasn't a 4th and inches, 4th and 1. No, it was a 4th and 5 or something, 5 or 6. And he's just like, yeah, let's just go for it.
Big colonies on this guy. Big colonies.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
This guy thinks with his other brain.
Yeah.
Sometimes I could tell his other football brain.
I think when you're playing especially a divisional game like this, and
I mean, you got to
team.
beat the Chiefs. You got to play aggressive to beat the Chiefs, but you don't want to play over aggressive and then end up beating yourself, which is kind of what happened.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think you want to leave points like at all. Like you got to think like, okay, so we could either get 0 here, or we get 6, or we can just get 3. And
in my mind, which obviously the furthest thing suitable to be an NFL head coach, but in my mind, if I miss the first 3, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
I'm chasing that 3 now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, like, if I get a touchdown, maybe I'll do it again.
Yeah.
But touchdowns are more than field goals. I get it, but, like,
situations are situational.
Situations are situational.
But
I gotta get those points on the board, though. Points are points.
Points are points, right? Game. Yeah, and, like, getting 0, I think it was, like, before halftime there was one, right, where he went for it, and it was like, okay, well, now you're giving the Chiefs momentum because they stopped you. And now they go in the locker room with momentum. And you go in the locker room with your team, like, morale's kind of down. You didn't score, right? You got beat.
Nice drive. Those drives are gone.
Yeah, right.
You don't remember.
Right.
You don't walk off the field after that going, oh, well, we had a nice drive, but we just didn't finish it. You get nothing. It was all for nothing. You walk off like you might as well have gone 3-0.
Yep. No, totally agree with you. We both picked Chiefs, and we both got it right. There you
go.
Chiefs. Next. Great game here. Saturday football.
Talk the shit out of me.
Yeah. We'll get into it. Patriots at Colts. Patriots pretty much get shellacked by the Colts. At 17 in the fourth, it didn't matter. There was domination on defense by that Colts team.
This seemed like the Colts could have KO'd them in the second round, but had more money if they made it to the 4th, 5th round. So they just kind of danced with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
After they went, whoa, all right, come on, you're all right, all right. Like they did not. They hit him with a quick 2-piece early. Jonathan Taylor just runs through people. I love him. I love these on the fantasy team. I love him. I still am not sold on Carson Wentz.
I think he only had I think he threw it 10 times, something like that, right?
What the fuck happened to Carson Wentz?
5 of 12, 57 yards.
What did he said Judon questioned his ability to reproduce or some shit.
What?
I've been waiting to ask you what you thought that meant.
No, I didn't even know that happened.
You didn't see that? That was the article.
Was that what he was yelling at each other about?
That was what Carson Wentz said. He said, that was probably the maddest I've ever got on a football field. When you call into question the man's ability to reproduce, I just don't stand for that. And then Judon said, oh, yeah, I don't know what I said, really. Football, that's football, baby. I got love for Carson. I forgot about it already. I got
there you go. That's how you play that off. Yeah, I don't know.
He's like, hey, man, I talk shit all the time. I don't know what I said that got this guy,
I
man.
could have said anything. Yeah, I do remember them
jawing at each other. What do you think he said?
Probably,
He questioned his ability to reproduce. He called him a pussy, probably, right?
Maybe he said, Bobcat's better than John Deere or something. That's just, all downhill from there.
I think that would have got Carson Wentz happy because I think Carson Wentz is a Bobcat guy.
I meant the other way around then.
You meant the other way around.
Yeah.
I just had to correct that.
Yeah. I couldn't remember which guy he was. I thought he was a John Deere guy.
Did he call him a dickless? I don't know.
It probably just heat of the moment. He had
Carson was so spicy.
He had to have thought of something though, right? Because that's not, you just don't drop something there. It had to be something creative. And you don't just drop that at the top of your head and just in the heat of the moment, you're not just he's like, I'm gonna get Carson with the. I got a couple of them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he said.
I wouldn't doubt it that Matt Judon is a great shit talker.
Oh, for sure.
We're saying bright red sleeves.
Yeah,
he's a great ball player. I wouldn't be able to doubt that he throws some words out.
I 100% agree.
That's football, baby. Whatever.
Yeah, you picked Pats, and I was mad that you picked the Pats. And I went with the Colts just to be different, and I'm glad I went with the Colts. Because, I thought the Pats were going to play better than they did, but it is what it is. That's football.
Colts beat the Pats at their own game, man.
Yeah, right. Here we go. Panthers at Bills. This game went the way we thought it was going to go. Bills win.
Cam,
he stinks.
He threw one right
I saw that.
Grind.
I saw that.
Into the grind.
Well, no, he threw another one too. I think it was a late pick, his last pick that he had or whatever. If he only had one, I thought he had multiple, but he threw it right to the linebacker. I'm like, what are you doing?
I didn't even have to look at his passing stats at first to know his passing stats were bad because obviously this wasn't the local game. I had to go look for the information on this game and the highlights. Soon as it came across the ticker, 11 rushes. I was like, he's running 11 times. That means he's throwing like dookie.
And
I can already tell. And then soon as I tune into the highlights, I see wham wham.
Yeah,
right into the dirt.
Dude, he had no velocity on his ball at all. He lofted
I think he's in his own head. He's got to be in his own head.
I don't know
he's got to be because
he
could. We just saw him do it 3 fucking weeks ago, and then
I know that's what happens.
He's got to be in his own head
when you're paying $50 million to 3 different quarterbacks, and you just we talk about it every week. No chance of winning. Remember, this team might have been 5-0. They were either 4-1 or 5-0.
No, they were 3-0.
3-0. I swore they got up there a little bit though.
The Panthers? No, they were 3-0 and then immediately lost 3.
Okay.
Kind of a fucking roller coaster since then.
Yeah.
But
they were
still. We were talking about their defense like it was a top fucking 3 defense.
Right.
Where is that? Since getting Stephon Gilmore, it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Since Cam's come back, Cam came back. Him and Robbie Anderson were friends for a week. Robbie Anderson don't want to be seen near that motherfucker now anymore. I don't know what's going on. I ain't seen him in no press conferences together.
Yeah, I don't know. We both
the offense looked hyped up for a week, and then I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I'll battle.
Sam Darnold could potentially come back.
I hope he does. Get in there. See what he's got.
Oh my God! See how far we've fallen from 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
What if he gets in there and he starts lighting it up again?
Goddamn, we'll give him the credit. I mean, what do you want to do? I mean,
I don't know. Anyway,
at this point,
we both picked
I'm thinking
Bills.
that job's just cursed.
Both picked Bills because we're not idiots. This one, we were on the right side of this one.
What?
Let me just tell you that. We were on the what should have been the right side of this one.
That Lions defense, dude.
Cardinals get blown out by the Lions.
Zooming around.
I'm pissed.
There was the one pick Kyler threw, dude. The DB like launched and caught it.
Yes.
While he was like Superman flying. Yes. Like they were zooming all around the fucking field.
I don't get it.
I think Dan Campbell keeps his job after this year.
I think so too. But I don't like Kyler looked terrible. And
yeah.
Like is it DeAndre Hopkins? Like because he's gone now? Like that security blanket's gone?
I mean, it could be, but I mean, they still have good pieces around him to where he should still feel comfortable. I think maybe he's not all the way back from that injury yet, and he's still in his own head a little bit on it.
This is not the time to be losing the teams like the Lions, though. Let me tell you that.
The Lions,
no, don't.
They play hard every week. Like this is a game that I think maybe I would expect the Cardinals to lose.
Oh, come on.
Get smacked in the face. Like I'm not obviously I didn't expect them to get blown out 30-12. But I mean looking back on it, like how this season's been, am I really surprised?
Oh, fair enough. Okay, I'll give you that.
I mean,
I'm just saying like this is your top team. I mean top seed fighting for the top seed in the NFC. You cannot be dropping games like this. There's no we're taking this team lightly.
Not 30-12. You can have your quarterback have an off week, but the defense should not have gotten beaten up the way they did. But oh man, that Lions defense, man, I don't get it. And the way Dan Campbell was speaking in the locker room after that did not look like a man who thought he was about to lose his job in 3 weeks.
He's not losing his job. No,
I think he's coming back next year.
Yeah, why would they anyway? Like I don't understand. Like you gonna get anybody better? Like this?
Jared Goff is your quarterback, man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
He's good for 4 really good games a year.
They've had 7 different running backs run the ball this year or something too. Like I don't even know who this Reynolds dude is. He had a good game.
All produced.
Yes.
They've all produced.
Right. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, we both picked Cardinals because we weren't idiots, but apparently we were.
Apparently we are big, dumb, stupid, fucking idiots.
Next, here we go. Here's a game of the week. Here, fucking Jets at Dolphins. Actually, no, game of the week's coming up. I see it.
I was sweating this one out a little bit. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Dude?
Yeah, it's wild. Like Zach Wilson had a pretty decent game, didn't he? No, never mind. I lied. Why did I think he was cooking for some reason? That might have been week 4.
Didn't turn it over. I don't think.
Didn't turn it over. Yeah, that's all that matters. But oh shit, shouldn't have done that. Should open a new tab. There we go. Yeah, Dolphins end up eking it out. Tua's looked pretty good since he's come back from his little injury that he had. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're playing the Jets. I don't know. Should you have lost by 7.
Seemed like they
divisional
fucking
game.
The Dolphins are still very much in the playoff mix, by the way.
I know.
But it seems like they were just kind of asleep early in the game. They were just kind of like trading blows, and then they woke up and were like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Yeah.
They remembered we're still in the fucking playoff mix. We're playing the Jets, dude. We gotta fucking start calling some better plays. Let's get a little bit more aggressive. And
I don't even want to talk about the playoffs because there's too many teams. I don't know. It's like everybody but the Texans and the Jaguars and the Lions are in it. Yep. So there you go. Like, I don't know. We both picked Miami in this one, and we both got it right barely. All right, let's go quick through this one. Cowboys at
Mike Glennon
Giants.
Stinks.
Mike Glennon stinks. He was also just kind of giving gifts to the fucking defense.
Stinks.
Yeah, Cowboys blow him out. Mike Glennon does stink. He's made like.
Cowboys won this game with 50% effort because they just ran the ball and got gifts from Mike Glennon all day.
I saw some stat, and I don't remember. I wish I remembered it now, and it's gonna take me a bit to find it, so I'm not gonna look it up. But it was like the amount of games he's played over like the last 5 years or whatever. He's made like $5 million. Like
Mike Glennon?
Yeah, like total.
I thought it was more than 5. I thought he got a nice contract at one point, like a real nice contract.
At one point, yeah, but it was like over some certain amount of time. Like the amount of games he has played was like very minimal, and he like has made like $5 million over that time or whatever. And it was like, Jesus Christ, like what is this guy?
This guy,
backup QB raking it in. Yeah, Cowboys.
Probably a really good guy.
Cowboys. I'm honestly like I'm kind of worried about. Like I don't know. I still don't know. Like Zeke's still not cooking. Like, but Tony Pollard kind of is. Like, their saving grace is their defense. The offense has kind of, in my opinion, stumbled a little bit. Like from where they were. They were kind of, beginning first half, quarter of the season. They were kind of cooking. Things were kind of looking good. Everything was kind of rolling. Now seems like things have tapered back this last quarter of the season here. That's just
my biggest concern for the Cowboys really is, are they ready to play every week? Like same thing with us. Like are they showing up ready to play, motivated to play every week? And sometimes the offense doesn't look like it is. The defense is always producing turnovers, which you like to see.
Which is good. It's what you need, right?
I want to see like consistency from the offense, from Zeke in particular, but Tony Pollard has done a nice job picking up that slack in the running game.
Yeah. And that defense is what you need, right? If you're gonna go into the playoffs, need some,
especially in December.
You
want defense, run a football. What?
There you go. All right, here we go. Titans at Steelers. Steelers second half team. Pull it out. The floor is yours, Trey.
Was it weird when this went into halftime 13-3? I was like, no big deal.
No, that's what you come to expect now.
No big deal.
Yeah.
And then the defense just was every 5 minutes. It was like the ball batted and intercepted. The fumble. Tannehill died. Oh God. Every 5 minutes. I was like, oh, they might not score another point. Our defense is just way in their head. And Ben in the offense, sure enough, was able to muster out enough in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Of course, they made us sweat it all the way the fuck out.
As always.
Like, the last 10, 15, 30 fucking seconds, and then it comes down to a fucking review. Did he get the fucking inch?
And it was clear as the day on the broadcast that he did not get it.
Joe Hayden clotheslined him.
Yes.
Short. Yeah. And then it's like first down. No, it's definitely not a first down. Review it. And then they bring out the sticks, and then it's like the one time you're fortunate they bring out the sticks. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. And it was even closer. Like, you're like, look a little bit farther away on the thing, but we'll take it. We'll take it anyway.
Like, that was a good fucking spot, ref.
Yeah.
Huh?
They threw Romo. Nice Romo was in there. He's like, I didn't get it, Jim.
Romo hates the Steelers, I'm convinced. Every time. He's like, I don't know. I just don't know. I thought this offense was going to stink, Jim. Honestly, I didn't think they could keep up. I thought the Titans would score another touchdown and done. I don't know. I thought, sorry, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if our defense can continue to do that, keep us in games, the Titans are wounded. They have 640 injured players.
Yeah. No AJ Brown.
95 people on IR.
No AJ Brown.
Derrick Henry. No AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Julio is fucking a shell.
Yeah.
It's just it's not ideal over there in Tennessee. So good to get the win though.
Yeah. No, it keeps you in the playoff hunt, which is insane that this team has like I don't know. I forget what the percentage is, but it's insane to me that this team has a percentage, a pretty decent percentage to make it into the playoffs with how bad kind of everything has looked, especially the run defense.
Oh yeah, that still is scary. There are still times where Foreman was just falling forward for 7.5 yards.
Right.
Like we'd touch him at the line of scrimmage and he would just fall forward for 7 yards.
Yeah.
And anytime it was like a third and less than 3, it was probably like, all right, they're probably gonna get it. Let's try again. Next set of chains. Let's try and stop them.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see what happens. Like we just mentioned, every team is pretty much in contention here for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So,
our offense still scares the holy dick out of me.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yeah. Yeah. You almost need TJ Watt to start playing offense or something. I don't know. Need a spark.
He could probably play tailback.
He could probably
play tailback. Probably got some hands on him. That dude's a fucking freak, though.
He's an animal.
A fucking freak, though. Him and Cam Hayward are holding it down. And then Joe Hayden, as soon as he came back from injury, you could tell in the secondary. And him and Minka hold it down back there for sure.
Yep.
Because they're the only two that fucking communicate. If they're not there, nobody's talking to each other. Devin Bush does not talk. I think that's his biggest fucking problem. You don't see nobody speaking on that fucking defensive side except TJ, Cam, Minka, and Joe. Nobody else talks.
Yeah, I know.
When we communicate and you could see us communicating, that's when we have games like this.
Yeah. And I think Joe's I think when Joe's in there, it makes you just more comfortable because he's that veteran presence that's leading that shit.
And he's good. He's smart in between. He's great in between the ears too. So
yeah,
I like it when we're firing on all cylinders defensively.
Yep. I don't think we covered the last game, but we both picked Cowboys in that last one and both picked Steelers in this one. Here we go. Here's game of the week. Texans at the Jaguars. Jaguars first game without Urban Meyer. And it didn't make a fucking difference because that Jaguars team still fucking stinks.
They stink. They had no energy. I thought they'd come out of here and at least beat a shitty Texans team because nobody wants to be in Houston.
Yep.
They get me out of here.
Yeah.
But Jacksonville just fucking rolled in there. We got 3 games left. Cancun on 3, dude.
Brandon Cooks had a pretty good fucking game too.
Because he wants out.
Davey Mills.
He wants out.
Davey Mills cooked a little bit. Too.
His only way out.
I know. We both picked Jags on this one, but then I bet that the Texans are gonna win. So from Thursday to Sunday, I was like, you know what? Fuck this Jaguars team. This fucking Jaguars team stinks. And then I made a pretty penny off of that. So I'm proud of myself for doing that, even though the record took a hit.
I'll follow your gut there.
It was just what am I doing? Urban Meyer's not the problem. Yeah,
well, listen. This guy was a problem.
He was a problem, but he wasn't the only problem. All right,
there were a whole bevy of problems that Urban Meyer may or may not have been responsible for.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
removing him doesn't solve every problem. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Now let's get off this shit of a game and let's get to this one. So this Bengals at Broncos game.
Stop playing football.
Bengals were underdogs going into this game, and we were both like, "What? Why?"
Yeah,
and it kind of made sense.
What?
Kind of made sense, I guess, with the final score here. It was only a 5-point difference with the Bengals eking it out. They did not play good, and Teddy Bridgewater is hopefully, Teddy, if you're watching this, which I know you're not, but just please hang him up, Teddy. You're making me nervous.
Become a coach or something. If I see you get put to sleep 3 times in your career,
that's
enough for me, dude. And I'm pretty sure you got put to sleep in college at some point too.
I think you might have as well.
I don't need to see it. I care for you too much as a human, and I don't even fucking know you. Just on a human level. When people are just like this on the field, I hate it. It's terrifying. The one from the Chargers game was terrifying as well.
About that. That one was bad taste too, because camera guy's right in his fucking grill.
That dude, right in it. He was in his. I saw his whole mouth. Yeah. He was right in there.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I hate it. But Teddy, please hang him up, dude. Be a coach. Hang the gloves up.
He's making me
sleep
nervous.
too many times. Yeah, I'm just I'm nervous for you as a human at this point. But
I think that's what sparked the Bengals in order to get the win there. Is Teddy kind of
knocking Teddy the fuck out?
Yeah. I think that helped. That helped slow the Broncos down just enough. But yeah,
Yeah, I
Broncos
mean,
didn't
Drew
play
Lock
that
didn't
good of a
look
game.
horrible coming in, but
Yeah. No, but this is a weird game. Like, Bengals didn't look great, but they were able to get the win, which is good because you need the win. Like, a lot of those yards from Burrow, like, they came on one pass to Boyd for the touchdown. Like,
yeah,
so he, like,
yeah,
I
this
mean,
was a defensive game.
yeah.
They were definitely picking on a young Bengals offense for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think we both picked Bengals. Got that one right.
Bengals.
Here we go. 49 Falcons at 49ers. 49ers are on a roll. Deebo Samuel and George Kittle are fucking animals. And yeah, they beat a team that by pretty handily that they should have beat pretty handily.
And it don't matter who's playing running back; they'll run the ball too.
Yeah,
So
they
the
don't give a
Niners,
fuck. Yeah,
they look good.
they'll put fucking Deebo back
Hey,
there.
it's the Falcons. Falcons stink, but the Falcons have been able to stay in a lot of these games, and they got smoked in this one.
5th win in 6 games for the 49ers there. That's good. Hey, getting hot at the right time because they were not
Yep.
looking great. A while ago, and it was like, okay, it's just Rams and Cardinals in there. Now the 49ers are like, what's up, motherfucker?
They got Jimmy G back. Immediately
Yes,
made an impact.
definitely.
They sputtered their wheels, I think, a little bit for one game, and then they've been on a roll.
Yeah, they're rolling. It's actually they're a pretty fun team to watch. Actually, defense is kicking it up a notch. Offense rolling. 49ers are a threat in the NFC. Yeah. What do we pick? Both pick. Both pick Niners. Not idiot. This is a great game here. Oh, were you
What do you
just?
think about the call?
Oh, to go for 2.
Yeah.
1 second. The Packers at Ravens. Packers eke it out because the Ravens went for 2 and didn't get it. All right. Let me go full screen with us again. Sorry. Go. What do you think?
I think you kick it there for a whole fucking bevy of reasons. The biggest one being still 42 seconds and a timeout on the board with Aaron Rodgers.
He's gonna score.
He's gonna probably get the field. Like, just have it there and have overtime as a possibility in case. And you're at home. You're at home. You do have a backup quarterback in there. You want to win it and just walk off, but that's not a walk off. That's get the 2 and hope that it deflates Green Bay enough to where they don't go down in 42 seconds in a timeout. But Aaron Rodgers is going down in 42 seconds in a timeout.
That's so much
He's
scoring.
getting a field goal 42. Mason Crosby's hitting that field goal 42 seconds at a timeout.
I like the call because of how Harbaugh went about it. He asked everybody.
I do like that. I like the video a lot.
Yeah.
I wanted to run through a wall for him after that.
Right. He's asking everybody, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah.
I want to do this, but what do you do? What do you think? And everybody said, yeah, let's go for it. Let's get this win right here. So
yeah, go for it. You're going to make the play.
Yeah.
You want to go for it?
And
then Mark Andrews immediately reassuring him. I like it.
Yes. That's why I like the call.
I just think you're at home. Kick the field goal. Go to overtime. See what happens. Because they have that 40 seconds in the timeout.
I'm with you.
But again, I'm not mad at the call because of how he went about it, just like you said. But I just feel like, in my mind, you got to kick that field goal. The fact that you're even in that game, you got to kick the field goal. But again, you could argue the fact that we're even in that game, you got to try and win it. But
yeah, like Huntley played one hell of a game. Like, credit to Huntley. Like, dude kind of balled out. Like, way better than I expected.
I was not I wasn't like hating on him, but I wasn't exactly singing very high praises of him last week and the week prior, but played extremely well.
Yeah. And Rodgers still cooking. He's going to break the record next week, 100%. So,
yeah. For sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still hung up on the call. I think I think I'm still in the boat of like, yes, you do that because you just go for it. Like, because he asked everybody. If he didn't ask anybody and it was just his call, like, yeah, I'm going for it because I want to go for it.
He's never going to do that. He's not that kind of
I know.
He's always going to be like, Lamar, or like, hey, somebody.
Yeah. That's kind of when you can question it. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, just going for the win, trying to seal that up, and then trusting your defense to get the stop. Yeah, you can't hate on it. I don't know.
I can't. But I just feel like you're at home.
Tough.
I feel like they kind of had some momentum. I feel like try and play that one out. Try and take the Packers into the deep end. But again, extremely banged up themselves.
Yeah.
I see just wanting to get out of there.
Yeah, down with you. Both picked Packers. Both got it right. Next one, the snooze fest of the week. Saints at Buccaneers. I didn't watch a single second of this game. I saw the score the next morning. It was like, what the fuck happened? Saints or Tom Brady's kryptonite?
Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
This was horrible. I just kept tuning back in every like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
25 minutes, and Tom Brady was at more like a different level of angered
Oh, right.
each time.
Right.
And it was that was entertaining to watch. But
Yeah.
then like he was throwing balls to like people in the stands that they just gave a uniform real quick to. They were like, go. Somebody try and catch something. And he was missing them because Tom relies heavily on like putting the work in, like 1,000 reps with me and Mike, 1,000 reps with me and Godwin, 1,000 reps with me and AB. I know where he's at, when I know where to throw it, how to throw it. You could tell he just wasn't in rhythm with a lot of these dudes, and he was overthrowing them, underthrowing them. They weren't going where he thought they were going to go.
Right.
It's a complete shit show. Ronald Jones, I thought he played. I don't want to say he played well, but like he played pretty
jumped in
decent
when he needed to, and he played okay. I expect him to have actually a pretty good game this week because he's not a bad back. It was just Leonard Fournette was just playing good.
Yeah, I feel like once they game plan around having him as the main guy, they'll do well. But yeah, they lost Lenny.
Yeah.
Once Mike Evans went out, and then Godwin went out, which I did not think was a knee injury.
And he
is done.
Yeah. I'm hearing Lenny might be done too.
It seems like AB I heard is questionable this week, but seems like that he went from being possibly released to like being the number one fucking target back on there.
Bruce Arians is like, well, we're gonna fucking need him, so he's gonna stay on the team. Like, know what you want from me.
We got nobody.
Yeah. Once again, this is another like top team in the NFC that like couldn't afford to lose, and they did. So
yeah,
it sucks. But Saints, I think they're still in the fucking hunt now. With that win. So
we're not surprised. I don't think we knew the Saints would scrap their way to like just be in the shit at the end of the season.
But now Taysom's out, and they got I think Simeon's back at the helm or whatever. And we'll see how that goes. So anyway, next let's get to the COVID games here. Raiders at we both picked Bucks, and that one got it right or got it wrong because what do we know? Raiders at Browns. Raiders get a win against a Browns team that like barely had fucking anybody. The only person they had was Nick Chubb. So what do you? I mean, we both picked Raiders in this one, right? Didn't we?
Yeah.
We had to. Yeah, we both picked Raiders because like we were like Browns have like nobody. So and the game went exactly as it was a shit show of a game because Raiders are and then the Browns of course are because they're dead. And I mean, I'm not. I didn't watch this game.
Boring ass fucking game. Derek Carr made a great effort in the fourth quarter, especially at the end of the game, to get them in position to win it, and he did. Browns, they just looked like a team that didn't have any pieces. They looked irritated to be playing on a Tuesday without anybody of their fucking team there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's a game the Browns could have won and probably should have won and needed to win.
Yes,
but
exactly.
They could have been at the top of the AFC North. Now they're on the bottom.
Yep.
Where they belong. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I like the Browns more than the Bengals. Bengals should be downer. But yeah, just a shit show of a fucking game. Snooze fest.
I didn't fucking watch this game because I'm not.
Good for the Raiders, but hey, man, probably should have won a couple weeks ago, and then
the
game after that, and then the game after that. But whatever.
Yeah. Next, Vikings at Bears. Another kind of snooze fest of a game. Fucking Kirk Cousins did not play that great, and then Bears stank. So like the Vikings should have won this game, but it was like why can't you just like blow them out by like.
For some reason, 15, Dalvin Cook, who had 200 some yards on us, couldn't bust.
Right.
Couldn't buy yards for most of the game on this Bears defense.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was
it's weird.
Both these teams, bleh, at this point.
Yeah,
we know who these teams are at this point. The Vikings are going to be completely inconsistent, and then one week, and then show up another week and wow you offensively and defensively.
And I think
they got out of there with the win. Divisional game.
They're getting Thielen back, I believe. Or he's close to being back. I don't know if he's going to get him back this week, or if not this week, then I think he's definitely next week. But think Dalvin Cook is now COVID pause.
He
So
is.
like, yeah, those
He is.
get one person back, lose another. You picked Bears in this game. I picked Vikings.
I did.
Yeah,
Because I thought it would be scrappy like it was.
but yeah.
They could not get in the end zone. Nagy needs to
Yeah, that
go.
guy stinks. Do you hear him
Needs
yelling
to
at the ref?
go.
Yelling at the ref, and he slammed the challenge flag down.
That guy was a coach of the year.
Yeah, that guy stinks.
That guy was a coach of the year with Mitch Trubisky. Cody Parkey doink away from beating the
Yeah,
defending
that's right.
champs in the
That's
playoffs.
right. Yeah.
How far are we fallen?
Yeah. Final 2 COVID games here. Seahawks at Rams. Rams bought the win. It was the Cooper Kupp show. He fucking dominated. Like literally, it was just every play. Like could have just been the Cooper Kupp.
That's like how it's been all year, though. The
Yeah.
connection that they've had is
Oh, it's
stupid. Where'd it
insane.
come from? How to generate? I don't understand.
Yeah.
But
And it's I think I heard that like Matt Stafford or Calvin Johnson has like, the top receiving year and then like Cooper Kupp is like 340 yards or something away from breaking that. And he could do it in like 2 games, which would be like the 16 games. So, you don't have to put an asterisk on it. But that's Matt Stafford both times. Just like
crazy.
Yeah.
Just
1 and 2. Yeah, right. And the poor guy hasn't was he even been in the playoffs once?
I think once, yeah.
Yeah, one time. And he's been in the league for like 12, 13 years.
Got
Something like
bounced. I think they
Yeah.
went once. I believe they
They
went
definitely
once
didn't
and then
win.
got bounced.
They definitely didn't win. So
I thought they went with Jim Caldwell, or did they not go?
if they went, they didn't win. So they may have snuck in there
Yeah, I
once.
could
I'm
be
not
wrong.
sure. Yeah.
I know there was a season there. There was 2 or 3 seasons where the Lions were like 9-7 and 10-6, but I
Yeah,
can't
right.
remember if they got in or not, and then
Yeah, I don't
quickly
know.
got bounced.
Probably. Then Jim Caldwell probably got fired right after that.
Yeah, Stafford's not afraid to fucking put the ball on his best target.
No, not at all. Now, there was a controversial call at the end of this game that's kind of showing up there where the pass interference was not called. And if you watch it back, it was 100% clearly pass interference. Should have been called. Now, does that turn into the fucking, Seahawks getting the win? I don't think so. But it was a pretty shitty call that should have been called.
Yeah, normally when the defender doesn't get his head around, they're throwing it immediately. So
And
that's
his
weird
arm, like, see where his arm is in. Well, I showed you earlier, but where his arm's at, like, he got there so early. Like, there was no chance for this guy to catch the ball. DJ Dallas. We both picked Rams. Both got it right. And then let's just get through this final game. I felt like this is taking fucking forever, just like this last week of football saturation has been. Washington football team at the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles on a little bit of a roll here, getting hot late. Miles Sanders cooking. Jalen Hurts looking good. Dallas Goedert doing his thing. In my opinion, a big win here against the Washington football team. Divisional game.
I don't forget Jalen Hurts looked like dirty, stinky shit 2 weeks ago. So I don't forget.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3 weeks ago.
That's right.
But so I don't trust this fucking Eagles team for nothing. But
fair enough.
When they look good, they look good.
Yeah. And that defense
I know that's weird to say. That's like a broad brush, but when they look good, they look like a good football team. But when they don't look good, they don't look like they know what they're doing at all.
They just have to rely on their playmakers.
It all relies on that Sirianni game plan every week.
Yeah, well, he's got COVID too, I think now. So there goes that.
COVID's on a fucking run.
That thing is running everywhere. It's still going. Yeah.
Stay healthy out there.
Yeah. Anyway, what did we pick? Both picked Eagles, right? Yeah, both picked Eagles. So yeah, that rounds up week 15. Like I said before, Trey 11-5, myself 13-3. So let's roll into Christmas week. Let's see what Santa Claus has brought us for Christmas.
Santa gonna bring some doves.
For some teams.
For Santa gonna bring some doves.
For about half the teams.
You better come to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Remember, drop some dubs off in Pittsburgh.
Week 16 is a tough game.
We need them.
COVID's running wild in that game, though. So
COVID's running wild everywhere.
Everywhere.
Across all sports, every sport. It's spreading.
Yeah, NHL shut down.
Crazy.
It is crazy. Anyway, let's get into it. Week 16. Game tonight, as we're recording. Coming up soon in about an hour. San Francisco.
COVID's gonna fuck a lot of these picks. I can already tell.
Yep.
I can already tell COVID's gonna make a lot of these picks hard. Really hard for me.
I 100% agree. San Francisco 49ers at Tennessee Titans. San Francisco 49ers are favored by 3.5. Right? You started off. What are you thinking?
I feel like this is a game the Titans win though. Like this is hard for me. Like this is a game I feel like two teams that hit hard, like to run the ball, two quarterbacks that are predominantly better off play action and quick like zone, not zone read, but like RPO type
Yeah,
things where
I
they
know
can
what you
like
meant.
make a
Yeah,
quick pre-snap read, put the ball in their first or second read, not have to like decipher a whole defense like Aaron Rodgers type quarterbacks do.
yeah.
So I mean, I feel like this is a pretty evenly matched game. I'm not mad at the 3.5.
Yeah, me either.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Okay, I'm gonna go Niners. Niners are on a roll, looking hot. Uh, Titans in. Oh, I shouldn't have put that up there. Let me put it down here on the room. Titans, bunch of injuries. I think there might be. I don't know if there's COVID stuff rolling through there, but they're definitely injured. 49ers
I
rolling.
think they have some COVID stuff. They do,
Oh,
but
it makes sense. Who doesn't, right?
that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
I'm feeling the Titans. I don't know why. I'm just gonna pick them.
yeah. I'm going Niners just because they're on a roll. I like going with the team that's got momentum. Next, it's on Crimbus, Cleveland Browns at the Green Bay Packers. Packers are
In
favored by
Lambeau?
7.5.
I
Yep.
think I'm picking against Rodgers on Christmas in
Yeah,
Lambeau.
he's gonna have the long johns on too. Yeah, give me the
Hell
Packers.
no, dude. He's gonna have some eggnog with some whiskey in it, and the fucking. Even though I think eggnog's repulsive, he's gonna have some eggnog with whiskey in it in the locker
There you
room for
go.
halftime and after the game. Some
That's
hot
right.
cacao, little marshmallows in it.
Yeah, and I think
Packers
Baker
by
is.
40.
I think Baker's back, but it's not gonna make a difference. Give me the Packers.
Who's he throwing to?
Just handing it off to Chubb.
Chubb.
Yeah,
Throwing it to Chubb,
yeah.
handing it to Chubb.
The second Christmas game, which is actually kind of intriguing to me. And I guess it's because of the home team, but we'll talk about it here anyway. Colts at Cardinals. Cardinals are favored. My opinion, I think the Colts should be favored because of how they've looked recently.
If it's gonna be 1.5, I feel like it should be the Colts.
The other way. Yep.
If the Cardinals are gonna be favored, I feel like it should be like plus like a -3, -3.5.
I agree.
Like that.
I 100%
If it's
agree.
this close, I'm leaning Colts.
I'm leaning Colts too. And there's no D-Hop for the Cardinals. And so, like, who's your threat? And that Colts defense is
That's what I'm saying. I think he's
cooking.
gonna struggle against this
Yes.
Colts defense because they're flying around right now. I
Yep.
would hate to see the Cardinals drop another game, but I
That's
think
gonna
they're
suck.
going to.
But yeah, I'm gonna predict that they're gonna drop that game.
They just fucking mollywop the Patriots
Yeah.
for all 4 quarters. I'm cool. I'm gonna watch
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
bet.
go with the Colts here.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet on that game. That 1.5 is the easy money. I'd take the plus 100. Give me it. Like, Colts are gonna win that game. Buccaneers at Panthers. Buccaneers favored by 10. Yeah, give me the Buccaneers. Ooh.
I think this is gonna be closer than a lot of people think, and I don't like the 10. I think it's the game gonna be closer, but I'm still going Bucks. They're gonna find a way to win it.
Yeah, I don't care if they're injured or not. That we just talked about how the Panthers fallen from grace and they don't have a QB and oh shit. So like, yeah, give me the Buccaneers. LA Chargers at Houston Texans. Chargers favored by 10. I don't know if I like 10 here. That seems like a lot. I mean,
I like the 10 here.
I
like the 10.
know Houston sucks, but Chargers are so inconsistent that it's like,
I feel like after last week, they're gonna come out here and beat the dog shit out of the Texans just to like get a little
Fair
back.
Yeah.
Get back on their feet. I got Chargers.
I'm not going against the Chargers. I just said I didn't like the 10. Give me the Chargers.
Another 10? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, we talked about this one too. New York Giants at Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles favored by 10 at home. It is a divisional game though, so like 10 is a little bit crazy, but we just did talk about how Mike Glennon fucking blows.
Yeah, but I thought Daniel Jones might come back for that.
I don't think so. Let's look.
If it's Mike Glennon again, it better be -15.
I thought I heard that they were just gonna keep him out.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I think I did hear they're gonna shut him down because of his neck injury. Yeah, Eagles by 20.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing. So yeah, Eagles. Give me the Eagles. EAGLES Eagles. All right. Let's see here. Next one. Ooh, divisional matchup here. Not sure if Lamar's back or not. We'll see. Ravens at Bengals. Bengals are favored by 3.5. Let's figure out if Lamar is back. Is that kind of not?
I think if he is, it'll be like a game time. We won't know till Sunday.
Still out of practice on Thursday.
Yeah, so like he might not practice all week and then just feel good on Sunday.
Well, rap sheet 3 hours ago. Ravens QB ankle once again did not practice today, as it appears more likely we will see Snoop Huntley again.
Snoop Huntley.
But
I got Ravens.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Huntley was a bit of a dog. Like, he was playing good. I'm going to go
Actually, you know what? Give me Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bengals.
Yeah, give me Bengals.
Because
I think the banged up secondary.
There you go. Yep.
I think Joey Burrow had a rough week last week. I think he's gonna bounce back here.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly why I was going to go Bengals, just because that's secondary. They'll just kind of... And then Joe Mixon's great, too. So there you go. Detroit Lions at the Atlanta Falcons. Detroit Lions are 6-point underdog.
Know what? Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
Now that you did it, I can't do it.
What? Yeah, you can.
No, because then it's like, it's just
Come
like,
on.
It's like I'm just sandbagging, just copying what you're doing, just being a stooge.
It's not copying if I go first. What do you?
I know. I was trying to sneak in before you and be like, yeah, I'll give me the lines. Falcons do stink though. Huh?
You should have known as soon as I hit this right here where I was going. Like, you know what?
I'm taking the Lions too. Fucking Christmas
what
miracle.
Come on.
Falcons stink, right? I mean, stink.
I'm picking the Lions based solely off how that defense played last week.
I'm with you. I'm right there with you.
And if they can do that to Kyler Murray, I think they can do that to Matt Ryan.
Yeah, why not? Noodle arm Ryan out there. Yeah, I'm with you.
Super inconsistent Ryan over there. So yeah.
Oh, here we go. Game of the week. Jacksonville Jaguars at New York Jets. 1 point, but give me the Jets.
They were literally like both dog shit.
Yeah. We don't know. I'm taking the Jets though, because I don't like the Jaguars. I think they should just lose out. I think the Jets have more potential than that Jaguars team. And right now, this season. They've been playing teams way better than the Jaguars have played teams, in my opinion.
Jaguars beat the Bills.
Yeah, that was a fluke.
Give me Jags.
Okay. I didn't expect you to pick the same way as on this one. It's a tough one. Next. Rams at Vikings. Rams are favored by 3.5. Vikings are the home dogs.
I mean, I guess I don't mind the 3.5.
Yeah, I thought it should be more. My first inkling here.
I was leaning 4.5 maybe, but I guess I ain't mad at it. Considering how the Vikings might just pop up, Kirk Cousins might throw 4 tutties.
They play up and down to their fucking opponents. Their opponent's good. They're right there. They're battling out with them.
And it changes every quarter.
Yes, right. Dalvin Cook, COVID, probably not going to play.
Yeah, but Madison
and Thielen may be back. Hard to say.
Give me Rams, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going to go Rams as well. Oops, just drew on myself. Rams. Sorry.
Yeah.
I jumped right in there. Here we go. This is a matchup we wanted to see a couple weeks ago, and then there was a massive windstorm, and all the Patriots did was run the ball, and now we get to see it again. Buffalo Bills at New England Patriots. Patriots are favored by 2 points.
This one's tough.
I'm assuming good conditions for this one this time.
Well, it's Foxborough. You never fucking know.
And
cold.
The Bills' defense is pissed because of those, especially Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde.
Micah Hyde are definitely going to try and break somebody's face, but I don't know if I trust the Bills yet against the Patriots.
I'm taking the Bills.
You know what? Give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. It's
Do
too
it.
close for me. Whatever. Just give me the Patriots.
Do it.
Come on.
Come on. Nice. I like it. We'll see what happens there. Chicago Bears at Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 6.5.
Yeah, give me a Seahawks. Both these teams, I think, stink.
Both these teams stink. Nagy is who I'm going.
The Seahawks are less pungent. Like I haven't smelled the Seahawks all year. The Bears been stinking since week 1. Someone need to take the fucking trash out.
Yep. And Nagy's gonna cost them that game, even if it is close. Broncos at Raiders. Broncos are 1 point favorite. And this
lazy ass spreads this week.
This shit's tight. It's gonna flip.
Like we don't know one.
Drew Lock, QB.
Yeah, but the Raiders, like they've looked really bad at times.
I know. They could barely beat the Browns, and they only had Nick Chubb.
I mean,
Tough.
give me the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Raiders too. I don't
trust Drew Lock.
I don't trust Drew Lock either.
If it was Teddy Two Gloves, I'd go Broncos. But
Me too. I'd probably be bigger. Oh, here we go. Pitch
7.5.
Steelers.
My soul, you hurt my feelings.
Hey, Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 7.5.
I will say this can get ugly fast.
It might.
This can get real ugly real fast.
This
can be a good game.
We'll battle back in the second half and get the win.
No. You cannot do that here. This has to be score early, play
Take your points.
Defense. All game. Oh, Tomlin's not stupid. We'll send Boz out there for a 56-yarder in Heinz Field, and he'll still smack it like it's nothing. Like, I had one off year, but I'm bike on my bullshit. But yeah, this can get ugly really, really fast. I'm gonna pick the Steelers because I always pick the Steelers. I'm
taking the Chiefs.
I believe any given Sunday, he can get in there. But this is not a week where the offense can look like doo-doo caca for 3.5 quarters. Can't happen. This is not a game where some fucking weird practice squad last week running back comes in and runs for 130 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And breaks 4 tackles on 3rd and 17 type shit. We can't have that. We gotta be on our fucking P's and Q's from the very first whistle.
No, there's a lot of COVID running wild in Kansas City.
There is.
I know Travis Kelce's questionable and Tyreek Hill's questionable.
I think they were saying there was a chance that those dudes will probably play, though.
I think that's why it's at 7.5 still. I think that's why it's still at 7.5. I'm taking the Chiefs. I don't. It's at the Chiefs. I have to take the Chiefs.
It is in Kansas City, but we travel well enough that when we go into places like the most intimidating places, it tend to not affect us as much.
Stadium is one of the hardest stadiums to play in. That shit is so fucking loud.
I mean, if you look at history of us going there, it typically goes out in our favor.
You know how many kids are getting Christmas gifts of tickets to this fucking game?
They're going to be fucking sad. I want to send Paul Rudd's kid home fucking crying.
Oh, jeez. This guy. Next.
What, you think fucking Joe Manganiello and Maniello, you think he deserves to be sad, dude? You think the dude from Mike and Molly wants to be sad, dude?
Oh, fucking, what's
I don't know
name?
if Mark Cuban likes the Steelers, but hey, he might fucking
Brett
not
Michaels.
want to. I know Robert Downey Jr. likes the Steelers, or at least his mama does.
Brett Michaels.
That's Iron Man, dude. I didn't say Brett Michaels for a reason, but we appreciate Brett Michaels' fandom as well. Who am I to gatekeep the Steeler fandom?
There you go.
Whatever. Look at me. But point is, I got the Steelers.
Fair enough. Washington football team at Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 10. Give me the Cowboys.
I just don't like what he did to the "Here We Go" thing. Here we go. I just didn't. All right, what? Cowboys. Cowboys.
Yep,
obviously.
Cowboys. And last one, Monday night. I can tell you right now, I ain't fucking watching this game. Dolphins at Saints. Taysom Hill's not playing.
Yeah, this is a background noise type. This is one of the Monday Night Footballs you put on in the background and then eventually turn down a few notches because Steve Levy's wigging the fuck out.
I got other shit I'd rather do on fucking Monday night than watch this fucking game. All right.
I got Dolphins.
Me too.
Because Trevor Simeon's in there.
Yep.
And I don't trust him against this Dolphins defense.
Yeah, Dolphins.
And I think the Dolphins offense will struggle more than they have in recent weeks here. Because the Saints defense is good. They can fuck up even the best of them. But yeah, I got Dolphins.
I took the super boost. Kittle to have 50 receiving yards, 49ers to win.
50's kind of.
He's like
a super boost.
He's like a couple away from like breaking a tight end record for like most receiving yards in the like a 4-game stretch or something like that. That's why I think
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, I am mad at that super boost.
Anywho, that's it. That's all the games for week 16. Christmas week. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Well, I will probably see you before New Year's, actually. What am I doing?
We'll see you before New Year's.
Yep. But Merry Christmas. Have a happy holidays with your family.
Stay safe out
all
there.
That jazz. Be safe. And doesn't look like we're going to have a white Christmas, though. Looks like it's going to be a rainy Christmas.
Yeah. Dude,
Over
it was cold. It's cold today, and it was even colder yesterday.
Freeze. It's that wind, dude.
Dude, taking the dog outside, I couldn't find my gloves. My hands. My hands. I still think I got like some nerve damage going on, dude. I still don't think I'm fully recovered from yesterday. Oh my god, it's brutal.
Yeah.
No,
Stay warm.
Stay warm.
Stay warm. Stay safe during the holidays. But yeah, we'll catch y'all next week.
We'll see you guys then. Have a good one.